We're with Eric from SBC because, of course, financial times right now, information is king, and this is one more avenue. I did an interview with someone this week from the Treasury Department on the radio show, and I said the big concerns for a lot of people is the inflation that may be coming because of the printing of money and the debt that we've created with all this stimulus stuff. And agreed with me 100% that we are in a very scary place with both. What does that do in your business?
In our business, it makes the metals market boom. I mean, everyone that's going to be buying precious metals is usually doing it for either a dollar hedge when it comes to gold, or usually some sort of profitable drive for silver. That's usually the reason why. So yeah, when it comes to inflation, that's the reason why people get involved. Really, is just that, printing too much money and buying metals in order to counteract that type of possible inflation that's going to follow.
There's still a misconception with a lot of people when it comes to investing that if you have a 401k, you can't take part of it and diversify, that you're stuck with all or nothing. And that's not the case. Most people can take a piece of their 401k and invest it somewhere else to diversify without penalty. Isn't that true?
That's very true. And I mean, especially right now, I mean, more so than ever in history, if you think about it, it's like, what's down right now? Everything's up. I mean, you look at the stock market, it's up. Metals are up. Even here in Arizona, I mean, our real estate market's booming. I mean, it's like everything's up. So should you sell all of everything else and go all into metals? No, I don't believe so. I think that definitely diversification is still the way to go. But when you look at all the news that we've been watching, it's a disaster. It's like watching the Titanic. Yet, as we're watching the Titanic sink, we're watching, the stock on that boat rise. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, price of tickets on the Titanic are going up while the ship is sinking.
Right, absolutely.
So when you look at that, for someone, I'm just for my own curiosity, I know it's not one size fits all. So based on people's position and where they are in life, how long before they retire, you kind of help them figure out what the right amount of diversification is. That kind of how it works?
Oh, absolutely. We like to help with that particular portion of the portfolio. But the other big thing too is product placement. What types of products? Is this the right product right now? Are we just buying it because it's the hottest product? And if that is the case, a lot of times that's not the product to buy. I always just advise people, before you walk into one of our offices or anybody's office, don't be closed-minded, be open-minded, listen to the information, and then make your decision after that.
When you help someone, when someone walks in kind of cold off the street that doesn't really know much, what's the biggest question you get? What's the most often asked question you get? Geez, that's a hard one. I'd probably say the number one is how exactly do I buy bullion? Okay.
And a lot of people don't even really know what that means, and they think that maybe it's just some big bar.
Right.
And that's usually probably one of the most general questions. Bars? Is that how I buy it? You'll find that usually the most the most positive way to purchase it is in 1 ounce increments in coin form. But then there's half ounce, quarter ounce, and that's the way that people buy it. Those big bars that you see on like the Italian Job or something like that, that's more for movies or central banks, not so much for general public consumption.
Always appreciate the time. You need information. We always need the information. And now more than ever, you need information from the experts. Go to the website and then make sure you make an appointment. Just get the information. They're always great with them. So we appreciate it.
Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate it.